I just told my daughter that, I told my oldest daughter that this is what I want for you. I want you to get somebody that's ambitious. I want you to be with somebody. I want you to be with a doctor, a lawyer. I don't want you to settle for less. And I don't want you taking care of no one. Because she loves to spend money. So she got to get a rich man.
She's grown up with a certain quality of life, so it's only right that she aspires to maintain that. Speaking of quality of life, your accomplishments in boxing are second to none. You are one fight away from tying Rocky Marciano's undefeated record. Congrats, I mean, that's major. You guys can clap for that. But your personal life hasn't been without its challenges, we all know.
Absolutely, let's talk about it.
Okay.
Listen, I'm different from any other entertainer, any athlete. Shoot it at me. Say what you want to say.
I'm ready. I only have a certain amount of time, but I'm just trying to...
I'm Mayweather. I got all the time.
Okay, I'm comfortable.
You want to sugarcoat it, you can shoot it at me.
Okay.
I'm a big boy.
So, what do you see as the biggest challenges in your personal life today?
I'm always getting sued. I'm always getting lawsuits. Basically, I'm always getting lawsuits from everyone, from everywhere.
Well, there's a well-publicized lawsuit that's going on right now from one of your exes.
Which one of my exes? Because more than one ex is suing me.
Speaking of Miss Jackson, we can talk about the others if you want. I don't want to spend too much time.
Well, I think my children, the one I got 3 kids with, she sued me for $20 million.
I did hear about that, yes.
So I'm getting sued for everybody. I ain't worried about that.
Okay, okay.
Floyd Mayweather Foundation, talk about that.
We will get there. He said throw him at him, so we're just making sure that we got...
We had another host.
I gotta ask, what hurts you the most? I mean, obviously you have the money to pay for the lawsuit, so it's not about the money, but what hurts you the most with these things?
It's just more like when you give a person 100% and you build, and it's more like you help their families out. Only thing you want in return is communication, because they can't give you nothing financially. With any situation, everything is about communication. That's all I really want in any situation, whether it's male or female. It's all about communicating.
So what's the biggest lessons you've learned? What are the biggest lessons you've learned throughout your relationships?
I don't want to, it's hard for me to give, it's really hard for me to give a woman 100% of me. Too nervous. I keep my guards up.
So, okay, you keep your guards up, but eventually the right one will come along to help you break it down.
I got not the right woman, I got the right women in my life now.
Speak on that.
Of course,
because for those of us who follow you on social media, there can be some confusion because, yes, there are different women. So how does that work?
Everybody's entitled. I don't come to nobody else's life and tell them how to live their life. Because America has told us it's all about one-on-one. But what about what the Arabic countries? they want to live their life. So how do you know I don't live by the Muslim rules?
Are you married?
Can I live my life the way I want to live my own life? I'm not telling nobody else how to live their life.
I can respect that answer. I think as a woman though, I was at the fight, I was at all the lead-up events, and I was actually fascinated at the camaraderie that there seemed to be among the women that we've known you to be associated with. So
like what? Like us hanging together as one?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
We're stronger together than apart.
Okay. So tell me then, when you get with a new woman, what does that conversation go like? How, like
Like
what is
how?
the understanding? Like,
Like,
do you,
like if I was to, how I bring them to the table.
let me know.
I just tell
Put me up on the game.
I just tell them one thing. I say, I need 1% of your trust. I earn the other 99. Put your number in this phone right here. I tell them what's understanding got to be talked about. What's understanding got to be talked about.
What's understanding that have to be talked about. Well, what is that understanding? Ladies, don't we want to know? I mean, I know I'm not curious, right? How does this work? Because you can have all the money in the world, but that's not enough for some ladies.
Well, I'm not slacking no department, if that's what you asked.
All right.
I think I got by far the best genius talk. I'm the best.
Yes, you are indeed. Okay, so
And what I tell them, I just tell them we're stronger together than apart. You know, most of the time they say behind every great man, there's a great woman, right?
Oh, here we go.
I have great women behind me.
do you think you could ever be with just one woman?
I don't live by the American rules.
I'm not talking about America, I'm talking about Floyd's rules.
Well, there's no different from religion. Like, I believe there's a God. I believe in God. But it's no different from religion. Just choose which team you want to be with. You want to be with the Catholic, you want to be with the Christians, you want to be with the Muslim, or are we all one?
I'm almost afraid to look at him, right? I'm almost afraid to look at him because I feel like if I look at you,
I'm the person. I will seduce him.
okay, you're telling me to wrap it up, but I have so many questions.
I gotta ask them, y'all want me to stay or go? Y'all want me to stay or go?
Stay. Of course we want you to stay, but I believe there is another world-class athlete coming up behind us.
Kobe Bryant,
Yes.
close friend of mine.
Kobe Bryant.
Give it up for Kobe Bryant.
Before we leave and bring in Kobe, and I'm sure more ladies will flood in, I gotta ask you one final question, and that is, when it's all said and done, when the history books are written, and they're the chapters on your professional life, your personal life, everything all together, what do you want the world to say about Floyd Mayweather?
I don't really worry about what people's... Only thing that counts is what my children think when it's all said and done.
And what do you want them to think?
That he wasn't a good father, he was a great father.
That's right.
You know, I love my children to death. And that's what's important. Because I don't want to get married. I want to live my life. I want to have fun. I love living my life. I love to go home to my mansion, just be free. I can do what I want to do. I like living my life. That's how I like to live. And I love it. And while I'm here, if you see me out, they be like, oh, I seen Floyd with her yesterday. I seen him with her yesterday. They all know. They don't say that about you after. They, oh, we love you after the Playboy Mansion. But then when I do it, it's a problem. Okay.
Live your life.
I'm gonna live my life.
And a wonderful life.
And I'm gonna tell everybody out there, live your life.